Greetings to everyone. My name is Ama LightWorker. I'm doing another live stream today. If it is your first time here, welcome. Please remember to like, share, and to subscribe. When you subscribe, please remember to turn on the notification bell in the all setting. This way, you are going to be notified for all of the activities in this channel. I am going to give a little bit more time for everybody to log in to your account. Sometimes people get the YouTube notifications a little bit late, but if you are live with me right now, if you are watching, let me know. Send me an hello in the chat. Let me know where is it that you are chatting from. So I decided to do a live stream. I did open the Akashic records, and I'm going to be waiting for instructions from the Akashic records in which direction do they want me to take this live stream today. I see Rati Tavares in the chat. Hi, how are you? Okay. So if anybody has any idea, so it's a free flowing chat. We can talk about anything. Cecile Kingsbury from Ontario, how are you? Titi, hi Alma, that's Selena in Arizona. How are you guys doing? So has Christina from Montreal, Canada, Stephanie, Nina Jones. How is everybody doing? There is a huge energetic shift going on. Goddess 33, how are you? Irina T from Calgary, how are you? So there's a shift in energy. Emotion seems to not be so stable. Some people seem to be easily irritated. Some people feel a little bit under the weather. Things keep being either postponed or rescheduled. So there is this weird energy going around. Chayanaik online, how are you? Christina said shameful and anger. Okay. It's normal to feel that way. Some people are naturally built to feel immediately shameful for anything that they may be doing. That's how internally they are built. But if you need some help with that, okay, I would invite you and everybody else who may be struggling with similar emotions. Okay, so let's do a little bit of healing about that. So take a deep breath in, out, bring all of your focus onto your heart, drop into your heart center, close your eyes. It is my intention today to release all of the sadness, shame, anger, irritation, frustration, depression, anxiety, or anything else that I may be feeling that is of a low vibration in this moment right now. Take another deep breath in, breathe in, out, keep your eyes closed. And it is my intention today that whoever is meant to help me will easily find me. Okay? So stay with that energy for a moment. And when you are ready to open your eyes, then open your eyes. So I would suggest that you do this every morning when you take a moment. Okay? When you take a moment to set an intention. Okay, and you can do it every day for as long as you feel that is helping you. And you can also do this several times a day if you are feeling any of these low vibration emotions. TT is saying, love your astrological tarot readings, Leo Santos, Muli by Rising. So I am a little bit behind in doing the December videos. I had all the intention of doing them, but then this shift in energy and then other things kept popping up that came by surprise that I had to address. And in the midst of everything, the Akashic Records had a talk with me. I was, so to speak, assigned a duty, and I was honored to be assigned a duty. I was asked to channel something very special. Okay. I don't want to elaborate more on that, but it is focused on helping people with what they are feeling internally, just like we did right now with releasing of feelings of sadness, anxiety. Okay. And I'm not surprised if people are drawn to me right now, talking about specifically or specific emotions, that it's not a coincidence that I am channeling special prayers, mantras, and incantations about it. So at some point, the Akashic records are going to ask me to select a few people so they can test them out, because I'm going to need people to write like a testimonial or a review. Christina says, "Thank you so much for that. It helps truly. I will do that every morning." Yeah. And see if that helps. It's very important to do that every morning. And for everyone else out there, so you do that every day and you mention the emotion or all of the emotions that you are trying to liberate in that moment. Okay. And I'm going to add a second part to it. So it is my intention today to release, okay, sadness, depression, anger, whatever it may be. Okay. Okay, and it is my intention today that whoever is meant to help me will easily find me. Okay, and then at the very end, when you release what you have to release, you're going to say, "And I'm now open to fill up with the highest energy and vibration that I can now hold." Because once you release that anger or sadness, whatever it is, okay, you now need to fill up with high vibration emotions. You want to as you are chasing the blues away, you want to fill up on love and joy. If you are chasing away anger, anger is based on impatience or feelings of injustice, an injustice being done. So you may want to replace that with patience. So you don't have to specifically mention the joy or the patience. Okay, you just say, "And I'm now open, okay, to welcome the highest energy and vibration that I can now hold." Celebrity Gossip Tarot, you're not that late. We're not doing anything big. I see blue eyes online. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you and to everyone else. So there are some kind of pull and push astrological events right now, but it does feel that this is going to, it's like leading to the best is yet to come. I understand that many people who are deal with finances, people who talk about money, I know that there is this sense of fear about how the economy is going to affect all of us, especially with the wars that are going on. In the world. But I already did the 2024 readings for each and every sign of the zodiac. And for those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link to the 2024 readings are posted down here below in the description box. Okay, I will also post them in the chat. I didn't necessarily get the sense that what we are about to witness in our lives in 2024 and 2025 is necessarily bad. It did feel like this huge jump toward healing and addressing everything that does not work in your life, okay, toward growth, towards nice surprises happening in your life. So right now in December, what is happening, it's like a buildup of energies so that we release whatever we have to release toward this upgrade in our lives. Because To me, it felt like 2024, it's a great year, but there's also some of that inner work that we need to do. And I see Abstract Wellness online. How are you? I miss talking to you. So, I am organizing in January 2024. I'm going to be organizing two workshops to do exactly that, to focus on building up the energy and to get very specific instructions from the Akashic records as to what do we need to do so that we can make 2024 the best year yet. I will be doing an energy clearing in January for so anyone can sign up for it. If you cannot make it live, do not worry. I will be sending out a recording of it. And the type of healing that I do, it will reach you no matter where you are because energy knows no boundaries, okay? No space or time. So if you are in a different time zone and you cannot be there for the live session, you are still benefiting from it. It's like sending Reiki. Okay, you can do the things that you usually do. You don't have to take a break from your daily activities and somebody sending you Reiki. So I will be doing an energy clearing, and I also will be doing a meditation and also messages from the Akashic records, specifically for the group that will be signing up for it. Okay, and it will be focused again on what do you need to do specifically step by step so that you can make 2024 the best year of your life or the best year that maybe you have had in such a long time. I will be organizing two different workshops. I am thinking of doing workshops in the second week of January and in the last week of January, either Saturday or Sunday. So give me some ideas. When are you guys available? I still need to talk to the Akashic Records so we can set a specific day and time for that to happen. And it is through the Akashic Records that they tell me what people need right now, what my audience need right now, what is the most necessary thing to do. I have done group energy clearings before. The energy was amazing. And also remember, the more people join in, whether it is some type of an energy exchange, whether it is a Reiki group, an energy clearing group, a meditation group, we raise each other's vibration. Okay, and that multiplies the healing. So, for the first workshop, I will be channeling specific prayers, mantras, and incantation that you need to use in 2024 to make life successful. And on top of that, of course, I will be doing an energy clearing. So, for those of you saying that you could be feeling under the weather or you have something going on with your health, it does feel that what is coming up now, moving forward into 2024, it's a great year to heal emotionally, to heal your physical body. Everybody will be provided with all that you need, the time, the money, the opportunity, the right people, the right doctors. Okay, and you are also going to be given the courage that you may need or the willpower that you may need if you have to follow very specific doctor's instructions, or if you have to have a very specific regime or a daily routine that you need to follow. I see somebody saying accession energy is crazy, talking about a problem in the left eye and acne breakout. I don't know if you have seen a doctor, because what you are describing could be a combination of different things. And just out of, okay, I'm guided to ask you, do you also suffer from migraines? I don't know why, but the Akashic records are telling me that I need to ask you that if you have any issues with headaches and migraines, very specifically. Okay, no migraines. So I don't know why I was told to ask you that. You may want to look into it. Okay. So this is a time to slow down. Even if you are not sick, it does feel like you may want to spend some time home just resting and recuperating, because in a couple of weeks, your life is going to be busy. 2024 is going to be a very active year. So take any opportunity that you have to rest and replenish now. And I'm also told that there's going to be a lot of news activity involving the family, not necessarily because it's the holiday season. We all, invite family over, and it's family holidays or family events going on during the holidays. It's more so about expecting the unexpected. Okay, having to address some family issues that may be coming out of nowhere. It could also be a combination of good things, good surprises happening in the family that we have to address, and other news that may not be that is not too happy for you to receive. So what's happening in the family, among relatives, extended family, that's going to be on focus for this month of December. I don't know if anybody has any questions that is connected to energy or to the upcoming workshops in January. So Goddess 33 saying that she lost an important ring that. Okay, so there's a different divination tool that could be helpful for that. I'm not getting the sense that it's going to be through the Akashic records. I am getting the sense that it's still in your house. Okay, they are not telling me that go look in the car. For some reason, it feels like there's something in the house. Okay, and it does feel that for some reason I'm getting the sense that you losing the ring is symbolic of something. Okay, it's symbolic of the world that you had so far, and how your life, or how life will take you into a new direction. Okay, so I don't know what that means for you specifically. My job right now is simply to tell you exactly word per word what I hear. Okay, so some energy that was tied in with that ring. Okay, so it feels like somebody else is saying DXU4444. You feel the accession symptoms, heavy upgrades and downloads, major purging for light workers and start dates. If you understand energy, maybe is the energy needs to integrate in your body. And that means that your body may want to slow down, so to rest and recuperate, so that you give your body enough time okay, to adapt to this new energy. So Goddess 33 saying, yes, it was a blessed ring. The blessing that you felt that you got from it, it's still with you. So maybe if the blessing came through the ring, maybe you are now becoming the blessing. Do you really need the ring? Okay, that's what the Akashic records are saying. And this is also to prepare you for, there's a lot of ideas, a way of thinking that maybe you need to release at this time. Because they are trying to remind you that you now make your own luck, Goddess 33. Okay? Greenfields. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Zali Shergo, if I'm saying your name correctly. Hi, how are you? Okay. So I am open to any questions or ideas if anybody has for upcoming workshops or group healing sessions that you guys like me to put together for the month of December 2023 and for the month of January 2024. I am putting together a combo of services for $200, which is going to include an energy clearing and an Akashic Records reading or healing. Okay. So it's about approximately 2 hours. So you get to have the services both in one day. And for those of you who are going to purchase the packet, at the very end, I will also gift to you a mini birthday reading focusing on the energy of 2024 and what can you do to work with the energy of 2024 based on your birthday. Okay, so in other words, the package is $200. It includes an energy clearing, an Akashic reading. If you like to have an if you like to have an Akashic healing instead, understand that an Akashic healing is about an hour and a half or a little bit longer. Okay, if that's what you prefer, then we're going to make a mini energy clearing. Okay, and utilize the rest of the time to complete your energy healing. Okay, and at the end, as I said, I will be gifting to you like a very brief 5 to 10 minutes, because that's all it takes to take a look at your birthday so I can guide you how to utilize the energies of 2024 based on your birthday. And you can always email me at amalightworker@gmail.com if you like to book service, or take a look at my website www.amalightworker.com. So if you are interested in the clearing and reading combo for $200, all you have to do just email me and I can book you right away. So this offer is valid for December 2023 and January 2024. I see a few questions here that it does feel that it feels more of a personal reading. It's not something that I can just answer just like that online. It feels like a full reading. Okay, those are loaded questions coming from Christina and from Chaya Naik. So if that's the case, maybe you want to schedule a private personal reading. Okay, because every sentence is like it includes like a few questions. um, okay. So you have to explain to me DXU4444. What do you mean by that? Yes, I do organize classes where I teach people how to open your own records. But the workshops that I am organizing in January are not about teaching the records. I am putting together soon, again next year, another class where I get to teach people how they can open the Akashic records, their own Akashic records, and also the Akashic records of others. If you are interested in that, please do email me. Okay, so because I'm going to be putting together a small class, I can also teach you on individual basis, one to one. Okay, the Lilac Princess from Scotland. Hi, how are you? And Christina is saying that you understand that. Thank you. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, on energy clearing, the energy clearing that I do is based on Chinese medicine, on the same principles that acupuncture is based. The purpose of it is to bring your energy fields back to balance. In Chinese medicine, it is said that the perfect balance is moments after a baby is born and also moments before we depart, we die. That's where the perfect balance is. Throughout all of our life, we try to bring that balance back. So through the energy clearing, I'm simply bringing or restoring back balance in your system, okay, in your body aura and energy fields. And after that, anything that happens in your life will leave you with a sense of, oh, that's the best thing that could have happened under the circumstances. Usually people feel the need to have their energy clears if they are struggling emotionally, when they have a job interview, if they have a big court date coming up, if they have something going on in the family, or sometimes you just feel overwhelmed. It's like you get that inner knowing that there's something energetic going on. If you are online and you are a person who has gotten energy clearing services with me, please feel free to leave your testimonials. So, in other words, in an energy clearing, we don't diagnose, heal, or cure anything, and we do not promise results. We are basically aligning you with the universe, and then the universe knows best what to bring in your life. Usually, during an energy clearing, there's a lot of yawning that happens. That's an indicator that energy is moving. DXU4444 is saying, thank you. You have read for me a couple of times. My name is Star, and I'm the positive. I think I do. I think I do. How are you? Yeah, I do now that you mentioned it. Okay. So, Star, if you are interested in signing up for the workshops in January, so you get exactly what you need to do to make 2024 the best year of your life. Or if you like to learn how to read your own Akashic records, let me know, because that's a class that is coming up next year. I have a few people interested in that. I have one or two more people interested in that. They are waiting for me to set a date for the class. Chaya is saying thank you. Okay. Um, so, okay. Thank you, Star. So, Star is saying she's definitely interested. So, it is a bizarre time to be alive, but it is also very exciting. Generally speaking, because I already completed all the 12 signs of the zodiac for 2024, it does feel that for many people, you are going to go through a phase that, if you know you have gotten so many confirmations intuitively, you know that the person that you are with, whether you are in a relationship with them or married to them, is just not your person anymore. You don't make each other happy. It did feel that you are finally going to realize that, come to that conclusion, okay, and do what you have to do to go your separate ways. But right now, the energy of 2024 and the energy of 2023 are kind of intertwined. So you may be feeling that that's something that it's coming up for you maybe next year. Right now, it's about big realizations. And it is also how love will show up in the most surprising ways for many of you, especially for those of you who are open to receive love, to meet someone. And it was very interesting because with many of the signs, if not with all of them, the Akashic records for 2024, they spoke about immigration issues, whether it was connected to an entire country having immigration issues or personally having to go through an immigration process because maybe you want to live, work, or study in a different country, or maybe secure a visa. You know, some countries need to have visas to enter another country. So it did feel that everybody was going to be in favorable position to start an immigration procedure, or if you already did start an immigration procedure, at least it did feel like you are going to encounter the helpful people that are going to help you to secure some kind of documentation. Now, I would not be surprised if something happens globally or in a vast majority of countries where there's going to be some sort of a change in law to facilitate this influx of immigrants, or even to have like different rules. Okay, whether the rules could be a little bit more harsh on immigrants or open other doors. But it did feel that when it came to immigration, it's like something closes, but then something else opens up. So I would not be surprised if countries around the world make some adjustments to their immigration application procedures. Okay. Um, and there was a big focus generally on people feeling more in charge, that whatever their bodies are going through, whether you have a medical problem, whether it is a surgery coming up, feeling that they can fight this, okay? Feeling that you're going to finally be ready to do what you have to do if you have keep postponing that surgery, if you're not paying attention to your body. So your body will give you signs that, hey, I'm not okay here. You need to do something, whether it's nutrition, surgery, or other changes. Okay, so Christina is saying that it's already happening in some countries in Africa are banishing the visa policies. So that could facilitate many people being able to travel or even to find jobs where jobs are available. Okay, so let's see what else is going to happen. So I did get the sense that in 2024 to expect the unexpected, but it felt more like good surprises. Okay, but it still felt like you still need to do the work. So if you are somebody who is focused on your career, do the work and you are going to be rewarded. It's not the other way around where sometimes you work, and no one cares. Nobody gives you the promotion, the money, it's still not coming. So it felt like anything that you put your efforts into, okay, it will reward you. Okay, so that's how it felt. Okay, so if you are any of my clients, and maybe I gave you like when you had a reading with me, during the reading, maybe some sort of a special mantra or a special prayer was channeled, okay, I would appreciate it if you share your experience with it. How did it work for you? Because as I mentioned earlier, for those of you who are just logging in now and you didn't catch the first part of the live stream, the Akashic Records assigned me a very specific duty, so to speak, to channel something very special. And I cannot share it with you just now, but it's very similar to what transpires usually when I have a personal reading with a client. I have an abstract wellness, and she's saying that your reading, clearings, and classes are life changing. Thank you very much, Abstract Wellness. I truly respect your opinion, and it means a lot to me coming from you. And Abstract Wellness is also a person who is very spiritual, and she does have a spiritual business of her own. Okay, so anybody else wants me to talk to anything more specific? Okay, anything that maybe you are going through in your personal life? And it's very interesting because toward the end of November, beginning of December, I had clients who are telling me that in different countries, that is, okay, in different countries, they were telling me their benefits were suddenly cut off without a warning, whether they were receiving um, assistance from the government to cover a portion of their rent, food stamps, or other benefits. Okay, that was my Alexa app. Okay, reminding me that it's time for bed because it's late where I live. In case the recording did pick that up. Okay. So abstract wellness is also one of my students. She attended the beginner's course where I taught how to open your own records, to do your own reading, and also to be able to open the records of somebody else and to read for them. And she was also very good student. I mean, it was my first time teaching a class. It was a small group of people, and I was astonished by how good they were. And remember, when I teach a class in the Akashic Records, it's the records that teach. Okay, so I never know what to expect. Okay, they give me instructions, they tell me what to do. It's like they are teaching, and they are teaching all of us right now. When I do a live stream and I get messages for maybe somebody who's online and has a question, it's a teaching moment for me because sometimes they speak in my ear and they're like, see what we're telling to this person? Okay, the same advice is valid for you. And it's always astonishing to me when I get replies later and more than one person connects to that answer. Oh, thank you very much, Abstract Wellness. Without the Akashic Crackers, I wasn't going to be able to go through many traumas and difficulties in life. I was just going to be an ordinary person, not having the answers, not knowing what to do. But when you open the Akashic record, there's also healing in the answers they provide. It's not as simple as tarot reading. Okay, there's energy, and there's once you realize something, okay, that answer makes sense, and there's healing in knowing. And I also have shared experiences with many of my clients because the rule is, especially if you have a spiritual business, is that with each and every client that comes to you, whether the client is coming for Reiki, Tarot, Akashic Records, or some other service, they are always going to send you someone that you have something. It could be a tiny little thing that you have in common, but it's deeply significant in that moment. So the rule says that if you are working with the Akashic Records, or if you are curious to know what it is, if you are drawn to them, that means that you have already worked with the Akashic Records, maybe in a past lifetime. Okay. I also do face readings. Okay, it's a science. The scientific name for it is physiognomy. It's based on facial features, not facial expressions. Okay, facial features. And it's the same rule again. You have done this before. Green fields. Do you think there will be more people protesting about the unfair situations in their country? It's going to be devastating in some countries. It's all the focus is going to be on many political leaders, whether they are holding the higher office, like the president, vice president, prime ministers, or so leading political roles. So there's going to be a lot of big revelations. There's going to be a lot of scandals. There's going to be a lot of the old's got to go. People are protesting. Okay, there could be politicals, even political figures. Even right now that I'm chatting with you, there are political figures around the world receiving death threats. Okay, it was never revealed to me what country or what political figure specifically, but right now the Akashic records are talking to me about scandals very similar to the Watergate, if that's the proper name. So for those of you who live in the states, I mean, I lived in the states. It's not like I was very familiar with the Watergate. It was like before my time, but they're talking about circumstances very similar to the Watergate scandal. So big truths coming up. And also, there could be some sort of a leak of information from government institutions about UFO and extraterrestrial activities. Okay, information that will be leaked, and it could also be even about other things, but for some reason that seems to be highlighted now um, that I'm talking to you. So it does feel that it's time for political leaders to listen to their people. People are protesting. People are protesting in many countries to cease fire in the Gaza. Okay, and political leaders are not listening. For generations and generations and generations, many populations around the world have kept quiet. Okay, and particularly US will be going through very similar energies to what happened when USA was in war with Korea and Vietnam, and people started to protest. Okay, so it feels like United States is going to go through the same similar circumstances. It's time for world leaders to listen to what their people are telling them. Okay, they are protesting because many people could be extremely very poor, or maybe there's an extreme lack of rights, their liberty being taken away. So there's also a lot of similar energy to what happened to communist countries when they finally, okay, got to protest to reverse or to throw away the communist regime. And that doesn't mean that everything will happen in 2024. This is just the beginning of it. This could be happening for a few years until some countries that are oppressed by their leaders finally gain the liberty that other people enjoy in the world. So there is power in your voice. Okay, many of us could be going through problems with our own voice, throat chakra, neck, throat issues, thyroid issues, problems with the tongue, with the voice, the spoken word, the written word, until it gets better. Okay, so right now, understand that the globe has chakras, just like I have chakras, you have chakras. And right now, what's happening globally, it's all about opening up the throat chakra. Okay? The throat chakra. And there's a direct connection, they're telling me, with the planet of Earth, okay? Our planet, the globe. A direct connection between the throat chakra and the feet, how grounded you are. So there's a lot of work being done globally for that, and that affects me on a personal level and everybody else. I had throat problems for like a year. I'm getting better now, but I had to go through that. So it was more about your personal situation getting better with finances. I didn't get much information about what's happening with country's economy or the global economy. It was more about people being smarter with their money, their earnings, their savings, being able to save money in 2024. So there's going to be money coming in, and people are going to learn how to strengthen their finances, how to create steady finances, and to be able to save. So there was a lot of emphasis on people now knowing how to save money. Okay, so that's how it fails. Okay, so again, if anybody is interested in the $200 package that includes an energy clearing plus an Akashic reading or an Akashic healing, okay, that's about a 2 hour service. And then at the end, I will be gifting to you a mini birthday reading. You're going to tell me your birthday, and I will tell you the energy that your birthday brings for 2024 and how you can work with the energy of your birthday. Okay. Oh, so somebody is saying, Abstract Wellness is saying that Um, it affects your throat chakra. Yes, almost every day I'm led to speak a positive statement at work to your team leaders. So sometimes it's also understand that sometimes also everything that you feel negative about it, all these negative emotions, they also need to come out. Okay, they also need to be addressed. And that's why right now we're going through this feeling all sorts of not feeling good type of feelings. Okay, somebody earlier was saying that, about feelings of shame or feeling sad, because we also need to address that. When you clean your emotional house, you also have to address about anger, or some people may struggle with suicidal thoughts. Okay, and that's okay. We need to give it a voice in order for it to heal it and to release it. Every feeling wants to be welcomed. A feeling that you are experiencing, okay? Every feeling wants to be welcomed. So, first and foremost, welcome your own feeling. You're feeling sad, respect that. Okay, it's not the end of the world. You're feeling depressed, you have suicidal thoughts. Take a moment there to take care of yourself. People need to be to trust that when they talk about these feelings, they're not going to be ignored. And just realizing that, oh my God, I feel depressed, it's healing on its own. So we are going to be called, and this is starting now, we are going to be called to see both sides of the coin, the good and the bad, the positive and the negative, the day and the night. But again, they keep telling me in 2024, expect the unexpected. Okay, but whoever wanted to start traveling or get a visa or an immigration process or a legal process, okay, next year seems to be, and again, next year is 12 months. That's going to be different from different people exactly when to start a legal case, but it seems that for some people it's going to be good to start that legal process or legal proceedings or dealing with courts that maybe you kept postponing, or maybe you have already started to do that, and uh, for some reason there's delays. Okay, so that's, and there's going to be major breakthroughs in technology. Okay, just like when YouTube was invented, social media was invented, internet was invented. So major breakthroughs, and they may be continuing these major technological breakthroughs, or like artificial intelligence was created. So 2024 is the beginning of major breakthroughs in technology, and many of these major breakthroughs in technology are also going to help the health field, medicine, because there's going to be a way for this technology to use it in hospitals or in diagnostic tools. Like I'm getting a lot of imaging or imaginary diagnostic tools. Uh, So there's a lot here. I don't specifically get medical beds, but it's going to facilitate people living longer. This new technology that can be used by doctors for patients, especially connected to cancer and cancer treatments. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And somebody interviewed me. Uh, I don't specifically remember when, you probably are going to find a link to that interview in my community tab. So on this YouTube channel, there's a community tab. If you scroll through it, you're going to find an interview of mine. Somebody interviewed me, and they asked for some live messages from the Akashic records, and it was very interesting because the constellation of Andromeda came through. The Akashic records told me that there were many people channeling Pleiadian messages, okay, because they are associated with that. So now it feels like the Andromeda constellation, it feels like they are now assigned to work closer with humanity, because all these different constellations that communicate with humans, they take turns, they teach very specific lessons to humans. So this time around it was about Andromeda constellation. So abstract wellness, they did not tell me specifically what the technology was called, but I know that in many of the readings that I did in the past, sometimes I also do group readings. They spoke about how social media will have some sort of a passport, so to speak. Okay, so that if I'm a real person and there's something special that is assigned to verify that this is my account and nobody else can steal it, because there's a lot of people now pretending to be somebody else and opening accounts, especially to people like astrologers or tarot readings. They start messaging you so they can steal your money. It's like, pay me now, I will give you a reading and stuff. Okay, so that was shown to me several times, loud and powerful. So there is like a special verification process, so that it feels like a some sort of a the way how it was explained to me, like a online passport, so that nobody steals your information, like a verified. I don't know what to call, like profile for example. Okay, so that's how it came, if that makes sense, because with everything that is happening now with artificial intelligence, anyone can do anything. Like, people don't even have to do a test anymore because they get the app to do it. So there will be some other invention to help people from identity thefts or stealing your online identity and stuff like that, because again, I think it's called AI. It's wonderful, but depending on how you use it. Okay. So that's what we have. So allow me to remind you again, two upcoming workshops in January to teach you specifically how can you utilize 2024 to make it the best year yet. It will include an energy clearing and also special prayers, mantras, and incantations channeled for you that you are going to be signing up for the workshop. Okay, so there will be two coming up in January, the second week of January, and also the fourth week of January. You do not have to be live to benefit from it, because you are going to be able to feel the effect of that. And I will be recording, so everybody who's going to participate will be receiving a recording afterwards. So the packet that is offered to you for December 2023 and January 2024, it's a $200 package, which includes an energy clearing and a reading. And I will gift to you a mini birthday reading focusing on the energies of 2024. I am available to take one-to-one clients for tarot readings, face readings, birthday readings, an Akashic reading or an Akashic healing, Reiki session, energy clearings as of today. So if you'd like to know more about me and the services I provide, please visit my website, www.amalightworker.com, or email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. If you are somebody who is interested to learn how to open the Akashic readings, how to do a reading for yourself, or how to read for others, I will be organizing a class next year. I have other people interested in the class. I am also able to teach you one to one, like on individual basis, if that's what you prefer to do. So email me if you have any questions. Email me to book any services. Okay, and this $200 package it's available for December and January, and it's not going to be available for a long time after that. Okay, thank you very much to everybody who participated in this live stream with me. It was beautiful to read all of your comments. It was beautiful to read all of your questions. I am very grateful that in little ways maybe I was able to help you, and I need to let you know that you have been a blessing to me, to all of my clients, to all of my followers, to all of my students. So the December readings may be coming up a little bit late. Okay, I'm still working on them. I thought I was going to do them sooner, but life happened. So I'm working on it, Ruth. But in the meantime, you can always go to the Vimeo channel. So you can take a look at the videos for year 2024 based on your zodiac sign. And the link for that is in the chat, but also in the description box down here below. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year 2024. Happy holidays if you celebrate other holidays than Christmas. So happy holiday season to all of you. Thank you very much. And I will reconnect with you again in the next live stream. Bye for now.